Hi everyone, welcome to our exclusive webinar for Canadian e-commerce companies, co-hosted by BreezeMax Web, MetaMend, and Search Kings, all premier partners of ours. My name is Aaron, and I'm part of the Partners Marketing team here at Google. I'm very excited that you could join us here today because for the very first time, we're spending our entire session on e-commerce trends in Canada. First, we'll walk you through some research that shows how digital is changing the way consumers are researching and shopping for products online and offline. Then, we'll dive into this behavior on mobile devices and share some ways that Google can help you reach a larger and more engaged audience. Here to kick things off today is Frank Liebold, a Partner Development Manager here at Google, who works specifically with e-commerce partners and customers. Take it away, Frank.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, everyone. My name is Frank Liebold. I'm a Strategic Partner Development Manager in our Channel Partnerships team here at Google. I work with e-commerce channel partners to help them build out their online business and make their clients succeed. Today, I would like to talk to you about the consumer landscape and digital media consumption. Before we begin, I would like to plant a seed. Friction. That is anything that makes it harder to do what you want to do than it should be, is at the heart of all opportunity. Consumers actually have all the powers. They know if you're not making their lives easier, someone else will. For marketers are winning when they're removing friction from their customers, and they're losing when they add friction. So that means marketers need to ask themselves two basic questions. First, as a marketer, I need to know what are the frictions in my consumers' lives that I need to address. And second, how do I activate consumer actions online? Because here's the thing. While the underlying desires of consumers haven't changed, the ways to activate them have. Consumers are still watching TV if they want to be entertained. But increasingly, they are watching videos online, like Netflix's Orange is the New Black. And they do so on their mobile phones. Consumers still reading to fulfill their desire for information. But odds are they cancel their print subscription and they're reading that content on their mobile phones. And yes, they're still out and about seeing billboards. But increasingly, someone in the car is missing these billboards because they're searching for exactly what they want on their mobile phone. Like my family did on a recent holiday to the most southern end of Virginia, when my vegetarian wife was searching for vegetarian-friendly restaurants nearby on her mobile phone and found the Kind Roots Cafe. She wouldn't have found on a billboard because you can't search for restaurants there and you actually don't have a chance to see the menu of the restaurant. Take shopping, for instance. Consumers still want to shop in store, but at the same time, they also want to look for deals, coupons, price comparisons, and reviews on their mobile phones. And all these moments might seem somewhat mundane, like I want to eat, it's time for a new one, I want to fix this myself, but that's really the point. We no longer go online, we live online. We live our lives in moments, and many of these moments happen on mobile. And if you look at the trend over time, it becomes even more stark. Every medium has given up 13 points of media consumption time to mobile and growing. Here's a fun fact. It takes 26 hours for the average person to report a stolen wallet, whilst it takes people only 68 minutes to report a stolen mobile device. As we thought about that at Google, we see the biggest opportunities in the smallest moments. We visit our devices about 150 times a day. And when we speak about these 150 times, there are moments where we're not really looking for a message from marketers. It can be just an email from my boss, a message to my wife, or just posting a picture. But there are other moments, and the best answer might come from a marketer, where you as a marketer have the best solution to a problem that the consumer is trying to fix. For example, and the consumer's tank is running low and your gas station just happens to be around the corner. We call these moments micro moments. They are the intersection of intent, context, and immediacy. At Google, we understand intent of consumers from what they search for. But the context angle brings a lot more to bear, because it makes a difference if I search for pizza in the morning when I'm at home compared to when I search for pizza in the evening when I'm out on the streets. In one case, I'm looking for a recipe, and the other one, I'm looking for a restaurant. And thanks to our phones, we have the component of immediacy. Because we have our phones with us all the time, we are looking to solve any problem right away. I would just like to highlight a few very interesting stats showing the change in consumer behavior related to these micro moments. 65% of consumers look up more information online now versus a few years ago. And 91% of smartphone users turn to their mobile devices while doing a task. In fact, out of those Canadians that use their mobile phone to shop in the last 48 hours, more than 1/4 use their mobile device in store. That's roughly 4 million Canadians using their smartphones to shop in a given 48-hour time period across categories. What we saw in the Ipsos study is that about 30% of shopping occasions in home decor, home furniture, and DIY were completed online. Of those, about 30% were actually completed via a smartphone. Here you can see the Canadian-specific search volume for home improvement at 8 million searches a month, and for home furniture and decor at 38 million searches per month. These are significant volumes, and they continue to grow across all categories. The yellow line on this slide for yard, garden, and patio shows that seasonality has a lot to do with search volumes as well. To bring it back to mobile and the new customer trends, search has become the go-to path for assistance. And now all the heightened expectations that mobile has brought so quickly are just set to accelerate. So strong mobile experiences are crucial. Throughout daily life, people are just expecting relevant, frictionless, useful experiences whenever and wherever they ask for it. 75% use their mobile phone to start their shopping journey. Consumers want access to transparent and complete information. Actually, 51% have shopped with a different retailer that they intended to do because of incomplete product information. And customers want personalized information and interactions delivered in real time. And they want seamless shopping experiences. By 2020, it's expected that 50% buy via mobile. As we've seen, mobile is the moment of truth for marketers. It has fundamentally changed user behavior, raising expectations for speed and relevance to new heights. Mobile has become the most important screen, and in that process, it has helped open up millions of moments to connect with people in meaningful ways, at the exact moment when they need us most. Our mission is to help you win these moments that matter. Here's a checklist summarizing all the steps you can take to identify and succeed in these micro moments. We only succeed if you succeed. So I hope you use Google data to identify your moments, follow our Be There, Be Useful, Be Quick, and Connected Dots guidelines, ask us for help, and let us know where we can do more. And now I'm going to pass it over to Anna, who's going to talk to you about how Google can help you generate more customers and sales online. There you go, Anna.
Yes, thank you so much, Frank. Excited to meet you. Thank you for dialing in. As Frank said, my name is Anna. I'm the Global Product Lead for Google Shopping, which means that I bring the product to market through our sales teams, but I also take our customers' feedback back to the product teams in order to constantly improve our Google Shopping product and simplify it for small and medium businesses. So after you heard about the changing shopping landscape from Frank here, and about our lives in terms of micro moments, I would like to dive deeper into how you can make use of these trends to improve the success of your businesses and about the solutions that Google offers to help you do so. It's essential to understand that in these more and more complex online user journeys we're facing today, mobile is playing a bigger role than ever before. Mobile shopping-related searches increased by 120% only in the last year. And shopping-related doesn't only mean that users go online with a 100% clear intent and just make a purchase within seconds. Actually, more than half of smartphone users have discovered a new company or product when conducting a search on their smartphone. And 40% of shopping searches are on broad rather than very specific, intentional terms. But of course, that doesn't mean that your users don't buy your products online. Actually, more than half of those who research on mobile end up also buying a product or service. And there are many other moments apart from this final purchase in which you can be present with your business. Let me tell you about a number of ways Google offers to help you guide your potential customers through each point in their journey. First, of course, there's Google Search. You may have heard about it. Google Search is a great way to meet your customers when they express clearly what they're looking for and they expect to find you. Paid search lets you control and test your message and your landing page. It lets you own more real estate. Complementing your organic search results with different paid results improves your key brand metrics and drives more traffic to finally influence a purchase. And Google Shopping can also help you do that. I'm going to get to that later on. In case your customers haven't shown a clear intent through a search query yet, they can still discover your ads through the Google Display Network. The Display Network is a massive collection of websites that reach an impressive 96% of Canadian internet users. And ads on the Display Network can reach users in many different moments. Like, for instance, when they're browsing through their favorite magazine and your ads can complement the products that they're looking at. It lets you engage with customers across a variety of ad formats like text, image, or rich media ads such as video, and on many different platforms such as desktop, mobile, but even in apps. Finally, let's look at Google Shopping. Shopping ads are a great format to capitalize on the growth of mobile by connecting your products with the right audience as they're shopping on their mobile phones. Shopping ads capture the consumer's attention with placement above text ads, with highly visible images and pricing information right there in the ad. And you can see our highly engaging mobile-first experience on this screenshot here. Consumers are encouraged to interact with the shopping carousel by swiping through products in an engaging format. Google Shopping even has a variety of formats that can go beyond the regular product listing ad on google.com. It displays the right ads in each of these micro moments that we have been talking about previously. For instance, we show your matching products when your customers watch content on YouTube and get inspired by products they see in videos, so your product can be right there. Secondly, with Showcase ads, we just recently launched a new discovery ad format. That means we display an inspiring type of ad for broader queries at the upper end of the path to purchase. So you can showcase your brand even if a user is still researching and doesn't yet 100% know what they're looking for. Finally, local inventory ads let your clients know if they're near one of your offline stores and which items you actually have in stock in that store. So the user can make the decision whether they want to purchase a product online or right there in your store. For those of you who are already advertising on Google Shopping and are present on mobile, I want to end with a little pro tip that can help you improve your visibility. 2/3 of users that start shopping on one device actually end up making the purchase on another device. So I highly recommend to take all interactions your clients have with your ads into consideration, instead of just the final click that led to the conversion. We display cross-device and view-through conversions right there in your campaigns, so looking at those and taking those into consideration is a great way to start. But I would ask you to also even think about changing your attribution models, not only taking last click into consideration, but looking more at data-driven attribution. That's exactly what Zalando did. They changed their attribution model to be non-last click, and by that were able to find out that mobile was driving more than 30% more conversions than they had been thinking. And thus they were able to increase their mobile share of voice by 80%. Well, I could keep on talking about Google Shopping for hours, but I hope this gave you a good enough overview of the solutions that we offer to help you drive your online as well as offline sales in a world full of micro moments. Good luck with applying them to your business.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anna. And with that, our webinar for today is now coming to a close. I hope everyone learned something valuable, whether it was about the Canadian e-commerce industry or the importance of consumers changing online behaviors. I also would like to remind everybody that the Google partners who invited you here today are the true experts when it comes to your marketing needs. BreezeMax Web, MetaMend, and Search Kings are all certified by Google and can help you create a plan that fits your unique needs. Thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you all online.